Hello, everybody, and welcome to opening day here in the 2024 MLB season. I'll be your commentator today, Sharky Boy, and we got a great matchup: the New York Yankees versus the brand new Austin Roosters, taking the place of the Houston Astros. The MLB commissioner kicked them out. You see there our beautiful, lovely radio commentators down there. They kicked the Houston Astros out for the cheating back in 2017. And you see there, we got our early season predictions for the best hitters on the team. They're projected at 68 and 94, fifth in the AL West. But we'll see how this season plays out. Here comes our starting pitcher for the day, Darrell Ramsey. Be taking the mound against the Yankees here. New team, but old stadium. See there, Darrell Ramsey features a cutter, running fastball, splitter, sweeping curve, and a changeup. Pitch mix. His battery mate behind the plate will be Joe Vaughn. You see there. And we wait. Pitch number one. History in the making. Up first, Jon Berti for the Yankees here. See, last season, 294 average, 748 OPS, 7 home runs, 33 RBIs. Now you're going to be noticing something different from our broadcast. As you see there on the mound there, as Berti pops it up to Mars. And another thing you'll be seeing only on our broadcast, that line and that pulsating circle, we have inside intel on our team's pitches, and that's where we're going to guess the pitch is going to be located. So that's just our TV broadcast estimate. And that circle you saw on the field there, that is where the ball will be projected to land as well. You'll only be seeing it on our broadcast. Next up, Anthony Volpe, and he takes the second pitch of the game and grounds out to Darrell Ramsey. 1-3 put out. We're already 2 down. We're in the top of the first inning. Next up, though, Aaron Judge, 2022 MVP, 62 home runs, 63, broke the record. I forget already. And he is up at the plate as he takes a ball. And up and in. Already got 257 career home runs, Judge does. Comes the next pitch. That ball is fouled. 1-1 count now. Here we go. And here comes the pitch from Darrell Ramsey. And it is a split finger. Down and in. Fouled off again for strike 2. Looks like here we got him sitting on the outside with a sweeping curve. Let's see. And Judge swings and a misses. That is the first career strikeout for Darrell Ramsey and the first strikeout for this new expansion team. History in the making, folks. On the mound today for the Yankees will be Garrett Cole. He won last year's Cy Young. See right there, 209 innings, 222 strikeouts, strikeout rate of 27%, 2.63 ERA. He definitely earned it last year. It's a great year for pitching for him. And now up to the plate, the first woman to ever step in a Major League Baseball box, Veronica Mars. And she swings at a high and away fastball for strike 1. Now I say that in MLB, of course you know, movie starring Tom Hanks, Gina Davis, back in the day, as takes a ball outside. Talking about the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. That was that movie about. Different league, but still professional baseball. But in the MLB, this is the first woman at bat as she takes a fastball inside for ball 2. You know, in the league these guys came from, as she rockets a ball up the middle for a base hit. Ladies and gentlemen, history again has been made. The first hit by a female in the major leagues, and the first hit of this new team. Veronica Mars. Get that ball to the hall. It's history. Anyway, as I was saying before, Veronica Mars on this team last year in the Independent League down here in Texas, where this team is based. She won league MVP. She is that good. Hoping she can be good here in the majors, and starting off great so far with a base hit back up the middle. Next up, Joanna Becker, as Garrett Cole throws over. Mars back in safely. Joanna Becker now up to the plate, second baseman. Veronica Mars takes off, and she is in there. Didn't even need to throw. She was there well before the ball got there. More history in the making. The first female to ever steal a base in the MLB. Get that base to the Hall as well. And the first stolen base for this team as well. This is going to be a lot of history-making things here today in this game. As Joanna swings at a circle change for strike 2. See, she's signed out of Aruba. She was born there, raised there. As she strikes out for out number 1 here in the bottom of the first. See the ump cam, little late on that pitch. Garrett Cole blew it by her. Next up, Riley Tall. She is 6'10", and she smacks one to right field. First pitch at the at-bat. It's going back. Soto at the wall. He can't make the catch. The first home run ever by a female in the MLB. First home run for this team. More history being made here today already in the bottom of the first inning. See there, 374 distance, 100 miles an hour off the bat. She swung at that fastball first pitch, and she got it. You know, baseball is a game of inches, and even though Juan Soto almost caught that ball, a home run's a home run. Roosters take a 2-0 lead here early. Next up, Burger McDonald. You see already there, win expectancy 77% for the Austin Roosters. And Burger McDonald takes a knuckle curve back up the middle for his first career base hit in the Major Leagues. Burger McDonald going to be one of the hopefully young developing stars in this team. Only 19 years old. As you see, he's already expected to be one of the middle of the lineup presences on this team. And getting a base hit up the middle is a good way to start that. After the home run. See there, right back up the middle. Next up, Clutch McGee, first baseman. Left-handed. He takes a ball outside, high and away. Now this team has got a very unique core coming. They got a young, good offense, but their pitching in the majors could use some development as Clutch McGee rockets one into the gap there in right center. He's going to, and he is gonna be I don't understand that decision at all. From Clutch McGee, you would have had a base hit with the runners on first and third with only one out. Now there's 2 down. Runner still on third, though. Next up, Freya Allen. She's going to swing first pitch, too, and she's going to rocket one to left. But out there to make the catch against the wall is Verdugo. What a play. And I guess we're highlighting the away team there. Broadcast truck. You know, Riley Tall hit a 2-run shot. But, yeah, you know, Yankees made a catch against the wall. Good job.
The right fielder.
Next up, Juan Soto. Yankees traded for him this offseason. You see his numbers there last season. 275 average, 930 OPS, 35 home runs. That was a down season for him by many people. And I don't think so. Next up, he smacks the first pitch he sees. And just like Riley Tall last inning, Juan Soto barely over the wall, but it is a home run. Yankees draw a little closer. It's now 2-1 ball game. Thanks to that solo shot. See there, 101 off the bat. So hit a little harder than Riley's home run. Not as far though. A little bit on the towards the shorter porch and right center. See there, he just got a cut fastball high and up, and he just took it out. And there it is. Next up for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Batting now. see, here comes Darrell Ramsey, the pitch. He change up first pitch. Fouls it off by Stanton. Oh, looks like we're setting inside. Could be a cutter. Run a fastball, but it gets in there. 0-2 on Stanton. Stanton there, 33 career WAR. As he gets the sweeping curve like Judge last inning. With a strikeout. It's Darrell Ramsey's second strikeout of the game. You see down there, right there, that was a hittable pitch. Stanton just swung over the top of it. Stanton with only 33 career WAR. Ever since he got to the Yankees, he's been a bit injury prone. They're hoping he can get back to healthy and help in the middle of his lineup. Jose Trevino up at the plate now. He takes a changeup, fouls it off for strike one. You see down there the playoff predictions. Got the Orioles win the East, Guardians, Central, Rangers, the West, Yankees, Twins, and Red Sox getting a wild card. So at the beginning of the broadcast, these Roosters down here, they're not projected to win many games. As I said, predicted 68-94 record. We have an 0-2 count now. And Trevino swings and misses. They're counting that. The reason it's predicted is this team has a pretty decent, good, young offense. But their pitching could use a lot of work. Now, Darrell Ramsey is their ace. He is very good at the top of the rotation. But the rest of the rotation is pretty young and just not developed yet. And there's a base hit from Jazz Chisholm. So, that's one of the things they're going to be trying to develop on as this team continues to grow in the league, is try to keep their young, good offense they have and try to develop that pitching. As Jazz Chisholm steals second, Joe Vaughn, what are you doing there? The runners steal second, not first. I hope he's okay down there. Hopefully it's just a normal mishap. Anthony Rizzo fouls one off. But yeah, this team right now, they got a good young core, but they got really no prospects, because only the Astros were kicked out of the league. As Rizzo grounds out the first, McGee, and that is the end of the inning. Yankees draw one run closer with a solo shot by Juan Soto, make it a 2-1 ball game. Now batting, after that mishap last inning, Joe Vaughn, starting catcher. Anyway, no point last. They got real no prospects because they only kicked out the major league team, Houston Astros, and get more on that in a sec. But they have Houston's farm system as Joe Vaughn pops that out to left field. Verdugo make the play. And, the Astros didn't really have many top prospects. So they're going to have to draft and develop those, maybe get some trades. But if you're wondering what happened to the Astros players when the team got kicked out, as Alice Bowl steps up the plate and is way ahead of that fastball for strike one. They takes the slider for strike two. They sold the contracts basically. So they said, we're not going to kick out the players, just going to kick out the team, and other teams have a chance to buy the contracts. Singles to right field on an 0-2 pitch. So the players for the Houston Astros are still around the league. It's just the team is good. And our new team, the Austin Roosters, is here. As they give in the ball for Alice Bowles, her first career hit in the major leagues. Nothing too crazy, just a simple taking the ball, fastball away to the other side, past the second baseman into right field. Next up, Speedy McDaniel. Switch hitting, first baseman, left right fielder. Probably play center too, but do they really need a center fielder with Veronica Mars out there? She projected MVP of this team. Maybe not in the league year one, but she's definitely hopes to be one of the front runners for MVP on this team at least. Speedy McDaniels takes a fastball real early and just yanks it foul. 107 off the bat. If he could have straightened that out, that would have been long gone. He will take the ball. Birdie to short, but Volpe doesn't make the throw. Speedy McDaniels reaches on a fielder's church. You see Birdie there. Maybe getting a little mixed up with the runner going in front of him. Throws the ball. They got the out though. Next up, top of the lineup, Veronica Mars. She is 1 for 1 today, already with a base hit. Speedy McDaniel takes off, and he, like Veronica before you, easily into second base with a stolen base. That's one thing we know also about this team. This team's got a lot of speed, so expect a lot of stolen bases. They also have a lot of players that aren't very speedy, but they're good hitters. Veronica Mars chasing that knuckle curve in the dirt for a 0-2 count. She grounds out to Birdie as well for the third out. We're at the end of the second inning. Austin still up 2-1 with the top of the order for the Yankees coming up at the top of the third. Top of the third inning. Next up, Alex Verdugo. We saw in that first inning, made a pretty good catch up against the wall there in left field. Let's see what he can do now on the batting side. As he grounds right to Riley, throws it over to first for the out. One pitch, one out here in the top of the third. Next up, Jon Berti. He's 0 for 1 so far today with a fly out in the first. Took the first pitch ever thrown by this team, flew out right to center. Ramsey with the pitch. Fastball inside, ball one. Comes the next pitch. Berti with a bunt. Sneaks in a bunt. Riley can't get it there in time. Base hit on the bunt for Jon Berti. Manager letting them know that Berti might be on the run. Ramsey throw over first. Berti back in there safely. Oh, pitch to Volpe. Takes a cutter outside, ball one. Now this team said got a yellow in players, but it's also got, we'll be honest, some pretty bad contracts. There's definitely going to be some trades. Hopefully for this team, like I said, we got our ace Dale Ramsey. They might trade with that. I know it's game one, and so far he's doing good, but he might be a trade target for a good team as Ramsey throws over. Berti back safely. Just to try to get some maybe young pitching in, help a winning team out that's got young pitching. Give him another top of the rotation guy. That is a pretty lenient call there. Pretty good call for us. 1-2 count. Volpe wins at the curve for strike three. Ramsey's fourth strikeout of the game. Another one on that sweeping curve. Just down and away. Volpe can't even touch it. Beautiful pitch, beautiful pitch. That's his main pitch. Next up, Aaron Judge. He is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Vaughn throws to the right base this time, but Berti is in there safely on the stolen base. In scoring position now for Aaron Judge. It's a dangerous situation. Judge could either tie this game right now, or it's Aaron Judge. He could give the Yankees the lead right here if he makes contact. Cutter. Top the zone for strike two. That was a beautiful pitch by Ramsey. Looks like he's setting up for that sweeping curve low and away again. And he was, but this time Judge doesn't take the bait. 1-2 count. Comes the pitch. Split finger. Down. Judge takes that. 2-2 count now. And a cutter up and in, breaking back over the plate. Gets Judge looking for out number 3. 5th strikeout of the game for Ramsey so far through 3. Roosters still up 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd now. Joanna Becker back up to the plate. She's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout in the 1st. Got caught by a fastball a little bit as she grounds out to a birdie there for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
This team has pretty good defense as well after looking at the scouting reports. You know, Riley Tall is projected to be a Gold Glove contender. Joanna Becker, Veronica Mars, Speedy McDaniel maybe as a left fielder. This team has got some upside, but it's going to take some work. Gonna take some work, but we're here for the ride as Riley Tall crushes another one out to right center, but doesn't get quite as much of it as the first pitch, and she
now batting
flies out for out number 2. Bergen McDonald, shortstop, he's 1 for 1 today with a base hit back up the middle. He smacks one. Center field, but Judge is going to get over there and make the catch for out number 3. Quick inning for Garrett Cole. The end of 3. Roosters still up 2-1. Middle of the order coming up for the Yankees. Next up, Juan Soto. Last time up, he hit a solo shot to answer back for Riley Tall's 2-run shot. I think it's a 1-run game. The first pitch. Fastball. Outside for ball 1. Excuse me. I don't know if you heard that. I apologize. As Soto takes a change up to strike 1. Cut fastball in on his hands. Soto not swinging. 1-2 count here. Coming up. See that down on our ticker. Projected home run leaders. Judge 43. Matt Olson on the Braves 43. Pete Alonso 42. There's a Daniel makes the catch out there in left center field. I can see that. I can also see Riley Tall maybe sneaking in there. Maybe not 40. But she can sneak. I think she can sneak into the top tier there. She's got the projected power numbers. As Stanton swings at a changeup. Strike 1. You know, got her projected top 10 fantasy hitters down there. No Austin Roosters down there, unfortunately. Because, you know, it's a new team. Major Leagues, they don't know what they expect coming out. But, you know, talking to the manager earlier, they expect this team to come out aggressive at the plate. And Stanton caught swinging again at a sweeping curve down and away for the Ramsey sixth strikeout of the game. Let's check out the StatCast on the pitches. 3 easy pitches, changeup cutters, sweeping curve. 3 pitches and an out. 2 out now. Jose Trevino back up to the plate. Can take a change up down in the dirt for a ball. You know, we're seeing these top 10 projected fantasy hitters down there for fantasy leagues at the start of the season. Our Austin Roosters might not be down there now, but I think if you get down to the All-Star break, Veronica Mars might be in that top 10. Like I said, she was the MVP in the Independent League last year for this team. She had 34 home runs, 110 RBIs, hit .302 in that Independent League. And, you know, she may not hit that number first year as Trevino rounds out for Paul. but she's got the capability of learning this lead. You see the end of the top of the fourth. Roosters still up 2-1. Middle, bottom of the order coming up for the Roosters. See here now, Clutch McGee. He's up. He is 1 for 1 there with a single. Got thrown out trying to go for 2. I don't know why he decided to try to go for 2. But he swings at a fastball there. Strike 1. You know, he legally changed his name to Clutch McGee because in the independent league on this team before they got brought to the MLB, as he flies out the center, he was one of the more clutch players in the independent league. They called him Clutch McGee, so he said, you know what, I'm changing it. And so now he's Clutch McGee. Next up, Freya Allen. She is 0 for 1 today. Takes a ball inside. 1-0 count. Freya Allen, she's gonna be an odd player for this team because she has the absolute power of Aaron Judge almost. Maybe not quite, but she's protected with a lot of power there. As you can see, her projected power rating 88, but her contact rating projected rating is only 22. So she might be one of those, become in this league, one of those 3 true outcome players where it's either a walk, home run, or strikeout. Because we know she can hit home runs. But will she be able to get that average up? Maybe actually hit for average with some walks. I don't know. But right now she does have very good projected power. So we'll see how her career unfolds in the MLB. She swings and misses at an up and in fastball. Strike 3. 2 gone. Only Garrett Cole's second strikeout. Like you said, this team has come out very aggressive early on. As you see there in the bottom of the 4th, Garrett Cole only at 35 pitches. Joe Vaughn smacks one to left, but Verdugo will get under it for out number 3. Another quick inning for Garrett Cole. Austin Rooster still up 2-1. So we head to the 5th. Bottom of the order coming up for the Yankees. And stepping up to play now for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 1 for 1 today with a base hit. You know, on the pitching side, you know, we've been talking about the hitting a lot in these broadcasts today. Darryl Ramsey has been one of the better pitchers in the league, the independent league, before brought into the majors. It's Jazz Chisholm grounds out there. But you never got the top pitching award, but he was always up there. He was one of the better pitchers in that league. They're hoping he can bring that over somewhat to the major league here roster, even though he might be a trade piece in the future to a contending team to try to get back that, like we said earlier, get that farm system. We don't know. We don't know how the Roosters are gonna go. You know, they could surprise everybody and have, instead of being 68-94, they could be 94-68. So they might want to keep Ramsey, just have that top of the rotation guy while the younger pitchers develop. As Rizzo fouls that off, 1-2 count. You can see Yankees have been pretty aggressive too, though, for a veteran in the league team going against an unknown team. Rizzo takes a cutter inside, looking for strike 3, 7th strikeout of the game so far for Ramsey. Let's look at that pitch sequence. Changeup started off, sweeping curve, close call, changeup fouled off, and then the cutter up and in got Rizzo looking. But the thing is, the only thing is with this team, if they do actually become a surprise winning team in the AL West here, they're going to need trades to bolster some positions, like the rotation, like the bullpen, like left field. out there as well is definitely a hole, at least against left-handed pitching. Speedy McDaniels projected to have a lot better numbers versus right-handed pitchers than left-handed pitchers. And they don't really have a good solution out there for left field against a left-handed pitcher. So that's a bit of a hole. And they don't have many trade pieces to go get someone if they are in contention. So it's a weird team. They got a lot of holes that need filling. Like I said, pitching. They've got good young pitchers that can develop, but they won't. But you always need more, just in case they don't develop. As Verdugo goes for strike 3 as well to end the inning. 8 Ks for Ramsey so far. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Still a tight-knit game. Roosters 2-1. Now stepping into the late, Alice Bowles.
The designated hitter.
Base hit last time on an 0-2 count. Just took a nice hit over there. And there is a smack ball. You say perfect here. 111 mile-an-hour off the bat in the third base shortstop hole for another base hit. She was not waiting. She just saw the pitch coming in, liked it, and absolutely hammered it into the outfield for a base hit. Next up, Speedy McDaniel. He is 0 for 1 day with a fielder's choice. And he takes that down cutter, and he hits it into the gap. We're going to see him run. Look at him go. He's almost caught up to Alice Bowles, who is one of the 4 members on the team, but she still makes it all the way around to score on an RBI triple from Speedy McDaniel. First career hit is a triple. He was flying around those bases. Roosters throw that lead to 3-1 now. That ball was absolutely smoked out there into the gap. And then Speedy McDaniels here, we can see him running, hopefully, as he just absolutely smoked the base path with his speed. Fastest player on this team, by far. We can expect to see now up to 90% for the Austin Roosters. Veronica Mars takes a ball outside, 1-0 count. She's 1 for 2 today. Single back in the bottom of the first. Scored on the Riley Tall 2-run shot. She swings at a circle changing. See, opening day projected Warriors, Aaron Judge, Freddie Freeman, Juan Soto. Average leaders, Luisa Rice, Freddie Freeman, Bo Bichette. Again, still no. Oh, she smacks the ball to center. Gonna get down. She's got the speed, unlike Clutch McGee, to get there a second. That's an RBI double for Veronica Mars. She makes it 4-1. Austin. She had to stop the ball. It looked like Judge might have got there, but he was just a little late. Still gets him there with a double. We got another runner in scoring position, and still no outs. Joanna Becker is 0 for 2 today. Strikeout in the first. Ground out the next at bat. Takes that for a ball. We got a 1-0 count now. She grounds it right back up the middle. Garrett Cole there to catch it. Throws it over to Rizzo for the out.
Now batting.
Pretty good play there.
Riley.
1 out. Riley Tall up to the plate again. She's 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer in the first. A fly out in her second at bat. Riley Tall. Ooh. I know she's got a bigger strike zone than most, but what was she swinging at? That's way up there for strike zone. Riley Tall, it's her maiden name, not a nickname, even though she is tall. She was going to college for basketball.
One
But
ball.
she also played
2
baseball,
strikes.
this team, when it was on the independent league. And when she heard that the team was being brought to the major leagues, top of the top, she gave up college basketball. She's still going. She's trying to get that degree in mechanical engineering. But when she got the call and heard that this team was going to baseball, she dropped all other sports. She was 100% gung-ho, ready to prove she can be one of the best. And game one, she's living up to that so far. So we got a 3-2 count. First 3-2 count, I believe, of the game for the Austin Roosters. And with that home run, she's already proven she can potentially carry some offensive load as she smacks another deep fly ball. Judge out there to make the catch again though. Veronica Mars tagging up, makes it safely to third.
Now
On
back.
the fly out.
Not shortstop. Bulldog.
And not just Riley Talbot, this whole team, when they heard they were coming to the majors, they were all very ecstatic, very excited to be here. Bergen McDonald's, he smacks one in the right center gap. That's going to get down and go to the wall. It's another RBI double for this team this inning to make it 5-1 Roosters. Said earlier, the manager said they were going to come out aggressive at the plate, and they are scoring a 5 spot here on Garrett Cole through 5 innings. It's pretty great. And Garrett Cole
Number
is
58.
out of the game now.
Tim
Coming into pitch, Tim
Meza.
Meza. See his last year's stats: 1.52 ERA, 1.22 WHIP, 53 and a third innings, 22 holds, 68 appearances. The lefty. But see, that's the one thing about a lot of this team, except for a few exceptions.
Counts 1-0.
This team actually has a lot of lefties that are projected to actually hit better against left-handed pitching. It's a little weird. You see there is Clutch McGee's contact and power predictions there go up against left-handed pitching though as he flies out to Volpe. And it was a weird choice to bring in a lefty, but he got the job done. But you see, Roosters put a 3 spot on Garrett Cole to kick him out of the game. Roosters now up 5-1 as we head to the 6th. Standing up to the plate, top of the order, John
The
Birdie.
second baseman.
Last time up, he
John
bunted for a single.
Birdie.
Well, he's 1 for 2 today. You see the pitch. He flies it out. Speedy McDaniel gets there right where the ball was predicted to go for out number 1.
The batter.
Now this
for
Yankees team coming in, they didn't know what to expect either against these
Volpe.
Austin Roosters. Sure, you can have a scouting report, but again, that's independent reports, not major league competition reports. And well, this team's a major league team now as Volpe rockets one past the shortstop into left field for a base hit. So they don't know what to expect either. You know, Daryl Ramsey's first major league appearance already got 8 strikeouts on the game. You know, the offense for the Roosters chasing Garrett Cole out, only getting to 5 2/3 innings. As Judge there pops out. Clutch McGee almost not making the catch. See down there, wow. Padres took care of the Giants. 10-2. Juan Soto up again, 1 for 2 with the home
0-1.
run earlier. Swings for strike 1. I saw down there, there's where one of the former Astros went. Justin Verlander getting the start down there for the Diamondbacks. 0-2 count to Soto. He takes a ball
Down.
down and away. 1-2 count. He just missed the bottom of the horn there. And you probably also should have mentioned this earlier with the potential pitch location. When you see the word flash up, that means we usually got a good prediction on our hands of where the ball's going to be on the broadcast. As Soto fouls one off again, keeping that bat alive. Still 1-2 count. Fouls another one off. Keeps it 1-2. Ramsey going against one of the best hitters.
Oh, that's off the
ball inside. There's that Soto shot for you now. You can argue though they've been doing good so far, but what a team to go against for your first ever career game, because they didn't change the schedule at all, bringing in this team and kicking out the Astros. They kept the Astros schedule for the 2024 season as Juan Soto grounds out there in the
He's
sixth.
out.
Nothing doing after the base hit by Volpe. 6, 7, and 8 coming up for the Roosters. The Roosters go to the... Still got the lead 6-1. Or sorry, 5-1. Yes, we're back. Freya Allen 0 for 2 so far, going against Tim Miza. Anyway, I get back to my point at the top of the 6th here. What a team to go against. You got one of the more potent lineups with Volpe, a good young shortstop. You got followed by Judge, Soto, Stanton. If he can have a healthy season, can definitely hit bombs. It's a tough lineup to go against. And then on the offensive side for the Roosters, a tough pitcher to go against in Garrett Cole, but they had no troubles today as Freya
Now
Allen
batting,
rounds out
catcher,
third
Joe.
for out number 1. They chased him out.
Ball.
5 runs. I know I said 6 earlier. That was my mistake. My bad. Chased him out on 5 runs in 5 2/3 innings. Couldn't even make it fully 6. So the offense and pitching has been getting it done so far today against a real tough matchup to start the season and start
Now
the
the designated
career for just this team in
Dixie.
general.
Coco.
There's a McGee there, grounds out as well. Alice Bochels back up, 2 for 2 today. With 2 base hits, she cannot get this one by into the gap. Birdie will be there, thrown to first for the out. 3 up, 3 down, bottom of the 6th. Score remains 5-1 as we head to the top of the 7th. Now stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He is 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, both on that amazing sweeping curve from Ramsey. You see there, pitcher looks like he's going up. Fastball, yep, running fastball. Very hittable pitch. Stanton's not looking for it though, as it's a 1-0 count, or 0-1 count, excuse me. Sharp curve there, sweeping curve inside for strike 2. It's like Ramsey's trying to mix it up a little bit against Stanton. And Stanton makes contact with Freya Allen. Looks like she's on the predicted spot to make the catch for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
You know, it's been working, but you never know. Stanton could have came up looking for that pitch sequence and could have done some damage. Good job changing it up there. Jose Trevino up now. He's 0 for 2. Takes a cut fastball up for a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this whole team of the Roosters, when they bring it into the league,
I got a ball, 1 strike.
they wanted to keep their jersey colors because it was a crazy color combo, as you can see here for the home jerseys. Got the black with kind of like the teal, cyan, blue type color there. I don't know what kind of blue it is, to be honest, but it's a weird color combo because they said, hey, we're coming in. I know it doesn't matter. Oh, as the curveball gets Trevino swinging, they said, we see our logo,
Got him.
but we like our colors. It's a nice strikeout, by the way, for Ramsey. He is mowing through this lineup right now. But because they're coming in, they're a whole new expansion team, they wanted to be different. And they definitely are with these colors. You know, I like them. I personally like them. The team loves them. The away jerseys are also great colors, I think. Again, very different. That's okay. Sometimes you need different, you know? Not saying the Yankees jerseys are bad, but the Yankees jerseys have pretty much been unchanged since like the 1920s. I know. Maybe a little different colors in the league is a good thing. Jazz Chisholm now. This is a 1-1 count. Fouls back a split finger. Strike 2. We're at the top set of 2 outs. 1-2 count to Chisholm. Let's see what happens here. He fouls off a pitch. Keeps the at-bat alive. Looks like he's going to try that front door cutter. The curveball.
Ball 2.
And he
2
just
2 strikes.
apparently missed the zone. That looked good for me up here in the box.
3.
But he gets Chisholm swinging and a cutter, break, and in on his hands. Out number 3. 10 strikeouts for Daryl Ramsey. Roosters still up 5-1. Got Speedy McDaniel now. Last time he hit RBI triple. Was flying around those bases. Hit it into the gap. As he fouls off a sinker. Making the count 0-1. You see there his contact power versus lefties. His projected ratings not great at all. As he grounds out to Volpe there. But you know, he's young. He's only 19. He's going to develop. A lot of this team is pretty young. We talked about Riley Tall being a staple, and you know, going to college, she's only 22. Our star here, Veronica Mars, is also 22, I think, soon 23. She fouls one off. She's 2 for 3, double single. With an RBI in there from the double. Definitely some older members of this team now. You know, Daryl Ramsey is 33. Joe Vaughn is 30.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joanna.
There's a run right grounds out there. Next up, Joanna Becker. She is 0 for 3. Now we said, saw earlier she signed out of Aruba. She was born and raised there because her father was in the military. Was stationed there. And she grounds out to first for the out, and so she just lived there all her life, but then moved to Texas to be a part of this independent team because she loved baseball down there. Now she's in the major leagues. Next up, top of the 8th inning, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 today. Daryl Ramsey still out there cooking on the mound. 10 strikeouts this game. As Anthony Rizzo lines one into center field for a base hit to start off the inning. We talked earlier, I suppose it's a tough matchup for the Yankees too, though. Coming in against a team that you really have no scouting report on. You don't know what the pitcher's going to be throwing when you can, but you don't know how he's going to throw it per se. You don't know how this lineup's going to attack you. You don't know how good the defense really is. We got the projected stat numbers that we've been showing you, at least on the hitting side, but those could be wrong. You never know. So, it's a tough matchup for them. They've never seen the pitcher before, never really seen the lineup and how it's going to react. It's tough for them too. Oh, it was back-to-back base hits then for the Yankees. Got 2 on, no out. Here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, the second baseman,
But
John
yeah, this
Birdie.
It's tough, and as you can see so far through 7 innings, it has been tough. You know, down 5-1 right now. But they're here in the top of the 8th. They got something brewing. Got 2 on, no out. Birdie takes a strike there.
No, that's
Gets a
down.
ball this time. You see 44,000 in attendance. You know, they're called the Austin Roosters because that's what they're playing. But they're technically playing in Arlington, in the Texas Rangers old stadium. Old Texas, as it's called. Because they didn't really have a big stadium down there, and they said, hey, look, we haven't torn down old Texas yet. We'll let you play there. And they agreed. They agreed with the mark as John Birdie takes a cut fastball up and in, looking for strikeout number 11. Let's look at that pitch. Beautiful cutter. Looks like it's coming at him. Breaks in 95. In on the hands. Can't even get a swing off. Beautiful pitch for it. The 11th strikeout for Dale Ramsey. What a debut in the major leagues. Coming from an independent team where your owner of that team is super rich. Get you into the MLB. It's an amazing debut for him on the mound. So far, an amazing debut on the offensive side. This team just so far has had a very amazing debut. As Anthony Volpe now, who's 1 for 3, is down 0-2 for 1 out. He strikes out on the curveball. Daryl Ramsey with a dozen strikeouts now against the Yankees. You cannot ask for a much better debut than this unless Judge right here makes it a 1-run game, which he has the potential to do. So far, though, he is 0 for 3 on the game, but it's also Aaron Judge. He can make it a 1-1 game in one swing. We hope not here, as the Austin Roosters broadcast team, which I suppose I forgot to mention at the top of the broadcast. My partner, having technical difficulties with my partner. It's probably going to be for a bit. They don't know what's wrong in the truck. So it's just going to be me for a while. But we're going to fix that, and we're going to get my partner in here, and we're going to have hopefully a better broadcast experience for you guys watching at home. Aaron Judge is in an 0-2 count, but then takes a ball for ball 1. And whoa, what happened there? Ball gets by, runners advance. See there on Vaughn, our little circle to show who's going after the ball. Projected to be a Gold Glove caliber catcher, and he just lets the ball bounce off his glove. That is the second mishap he has had today. Hopefully that's the last. As we have a 2-2 count for Judge. Takes it for ball 3. 3-2 count. 2 outs. 2 on. Top of the 8th. Juan Soto looming on deck. Judge, he will foul off that ball to keep the at-bat alive. This is the most pressure Daryl Ramsey has been under, but he's gotten 2 outs to get out of it. And now Judge pops it up. Veronica Mars is in the projected zone. She makes the catch. Dale Ramsey gets out of the inning after giving up 2 base hits back-to-back with no outs. He gets out of the inning. Keeps the score 5-1. Next up, Austin. For Austin is Riley Tull, 1 for 3 today with that 2-run shot back in the first. We'll see how she is doing. She smacks the ball, not to the wall this time, but she hits it hard enough into the outfield for a base hit. Give the
Now
Give the
batting,
Austin Roosters a
the
leadoff
shortstop,
runner on first.
Bulldog McDonald.
Next up, Burger McDonald. He absolutely squares up that ball. Says it's perfect, but only 95 off the bat, but it does not matter.
The first baseman,
A base hit up
number
the middle. We got two on, no outs in the bottom of the 8th. Clutch McGee up. He fouls it off. He is 1 for 3 today. He takes that sinker. Looked pretty good from up here, but he takes it and is just watching it for strike 2. Sitchin watches again, but this time definitely a ball. Slider. Blowing way outside. Takes that sinker, borderline pitch, and fouls it off. Keeping the at-bat alive here. He also smacks it perfect. 116 off the bat. Wow, that's a perfect podcast team. 100 and only a base hit. It scores a run, but 116 off the bat. One of the hardest hit balls out there so far this season for this team. Actually, it is the hardest hit ball for this team this season. Freya Allen steps up to the plate. 0 for 3. Going to ground into a fielder's choice. Another run scores. Burger McDonald from third. Increasing the lead now 7-1. After the Clutch McGee 116 mile/an-hour off of that single to make it 6-1. Comes Joe Vaughn now. 0 for 3 at the plate today and 2 for 2 in fielding blunders. As he swings at that slider. Horrible swing. For strike 1. Sorry, excuse me. Hiccups came out of nowhere. And Joe Vaughn, he is going to smack the ball up the middle for a base hit. Freya Allen going third. She is in there quite safely. Make runners on first and third with only 1 out. But you got to be careful because Joe Vaughn is not the fastest player on this team. He's faster than Clutch McGee. He's faster than Alice Bowles. But he doesn't have speed like others. So double play, especially with Alice Bowles coming
Now
up.
pitching for the Yankees,
Double plays in effect.
number 43.
But Tim Mize's day is done. Coming in next is Jonathan Loizaga for the Yankees. See his stats last year: .85 WHIP, 3.06 ERA, only 17 2/3 innings pitched though. He struggled with some injuries last year. But Alice Bowles, as mentioned, up now. She is 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles and a ground out. She scored a run all the way from first on the Speedy McDaniel triple. She fouls that one for a strike. Alice Bowles pops it up. Anthony Volpe in the infield is there.
Now batting, left fielder, Sparky
2 down now. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Speedy McDaniel is up 1 for 3, as mentioned. That triple where he was absolutely flying around the bases in the 5th. You know, they call him Speedy because of his speed, but his real name is Speedy. And Birdie can't get the ball there in second in time on the play. Speedy McDaniel with a base hit scores another run. Austin Roosters up now 8-1 here. They've added 3 more runs here in the bottom of the 8th. Veronica Mars is up 2 for 4. She's going to take that first pitch. She's just going to fly out to Aaron Judge to end the inning. But the Roosters add 3 more here in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the top of the ninth. Roosters up 8-1, but the middle of the lineup is coming up for the Yankees. Stepping in now to pitch to finish the game, Hunter Marks. See there, he's got a 5-pitch repertoire, running
Now
fastball splitter, 12-6
Hunter
for forkball,
Marks.
circle change. It's coming up now. Juan Soto, he fouls that one up for strike one. This entire team has had a great day today on the mound, on offense. There's been a few fielding hiccups, specifically by Joe Vaughn. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why that
Now
happened.
batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo.
But anyway, Juan Soto, base hit into right field. As Stanton holds up his swing there for ball one. You know, this is, as we see here, one of the weaknesses of this team is the bullpen. They don't project it great, but they have a real big lead to work with thanks to the offense and Daryl Ramsey holding it down on the mound. 12 strikeouts against this Yankee lineup is an incredible debut. Stanton takes the ball just foul off the wall over there. 1-2 count. Next up, takes the fastball up and in for ball 2. Hunter Marks is one of these bullpen guys also that's not going to be strikeout prone as Stanton grounds into a double play, but that's kind of his bread and butter right there, getting ground ball contact. He does not strike out a lot, but he also doesn't give up hits a lot. He plays to that defense behind him, which is going to be good because this infield is pretty decent. Maybe except for first base over there, Clutch McGee is not projected well defensively. As Jose Trevino pops it up to the aforementioned McGee. And that ends the game, ladies and gentlemen. The first game for the Austin Roosters in the major leagues is a win. And a big win. They win 8-1 against the Yankees, a team projected to make it to the World Series. Potentially. A World Series team contender, and they came out and win in dominating fashion. I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, everybody. It was great seeing this new team out there in the world. It's a great day, great win for the team. I've been Sharky. Thank you for coming out to the broadcast. We'll see you next game. All right, thank you, commentators. I hope you liked that style of presentation. I'm going to continue. We got the win. First game. This is going to just kind of be after every game, kind of. Maybe not every game, but sometimes we're going to, go through some things before we end the episode. And I'm going to go show you a few things. We're going to go to the trade block. And we're just going to show you just some of the guys, the real bad contracts are the guys leaving. Got them on the trade block. You see, we got Daryl Ramsey because, he's an 85 overall, 1 year left. Even though he's deep potential, he might get us something back in a trade. Joe Vaughn, 1 year catcher, might get something. Bartholomew, a couple of guys. These three are guys that are still actual people. I don't really want to show their likeness, but just to show you, these three are actual people, and we don't want them on the team. I forgot to get rid of them. I didn't see them because they were low on the board, but with the team we have now, they're pretty high on the board for relievers. So we need them gone ASAP. I might do that off screen just to go get a super low level auto-generated guy. Wes Powers, obviously, 6 years, $12.4 million for a 46 overall player. Thank you. Gregor Winston, I know he's got beat potential, but he's 27, making that much money at a over 45 overall. So he needs to go. Sean McGregor, our long man, 6th starter out of the bullpen. You see why we need to try to get rid of him. If I might try to package him with some better play, some prospects that we're not gonna use, even though we don't really have prospects, but some minor league guys that we might not use, just to again grab like a D or C potential guy. See if we can find one with maybe high overall, maybe hopefully 60s, 70s that can be useful. But if not, we're gonna keep them to the end of the year at least, and then release them. Release these guys with the longer contracts with low overalls if we can't find any trades like that. And then, of course, last wastebaskets. I mean, he's 1 year, but he'll have arbitration. He's making $26.5 million at 33 overall. He's definitely not gonna be a team. So just wanted to show you that. Just a little after the game update. We got these guys on the trade block. We can look at the trade block right now. Just to, not saying we can afford these guys. I wish we could bring Kyle Tucker to the team. I really do, but we probably won't. Matt McLain is always on here because I always forget to switch him to be second baseman for Cincinnati. So I'm gonna off-screen switch him. So hopefully they get rid of that off the board because he deserves to be, at least try to stay in Cincinnati. Every franchise I play, he's always traded. But see, just some top guys. Freddie Furman, we could use a catcher, but he's gonna be hard to get. David Fry, don't really need, although he can play catcher, so maybe. Josh H. Smith, he's always on here in franchises. He can play everywhere on the field except catcher. We don't need a third baseman, though. But we do need outfield. Could always try that. Now, Waka, Jameson Talion, Jose Alvarado. There's some guys that we would like, but I don't know if we can get right now. But seeing the team, what we got, maybe without getting rid of our top guys, maybe here's some of our top guys. If you see maybe a trade you guys like from just the top view, we can go through the next time before the game. We'll go through maybe the trade block more in depth. But just some of those top guys, if you see some of our guys that you think maybe could have a chance at some of those higher overall guys, that just let me know in the comments. Okay? Again, I hope you enjoyed the presentation of how I presented the video, I guess, is what I'm going to stick with. It's too late now. But yeah, just let me know things you like, things you don't like, things I can improve on. I know my English, even though it's my first language, and just the way I speak, could definitely use improvement. So comments, I already know that. I'll try my very best. But I failed English every year from 6th grade until I graduated. But I really couldn't graduate until I passed those classes, which I did. I graduated. But still doesn't mean I'm good at English. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Take care and goodbye. Hey everybody, this is me. The end of the video. I was gonna sim up to the Kansas City away series on the schedule, and after the first game when I started simming, we got a trade, so I'm just gonna throw this on here at the end of the video and see what this offer is and who's it for. See if it's worthy or not. So they would be giving us Henry Davis. 24 B potential, 69 overall. He's got some speed. Got some not great batting attributes. Got some great durability. Great arm. Not great fielder. for Joe Vaughn, our starting catcher right now. And, you know, you saw him game one. He got a hit. He's a real good fielder. I just don't know. I mean, I don't think this is a good trade either way, because they immediately lose Joe, potentially, after this year. I mean, they got Andy Rodriguez and Joey Bart, but we would just be swapping our starting catcher, who we could potentially get a starting catcher for, and they would be trading their backup catcher for another backup catcher. Because Joey Bart's gonna start most games. Because look at his freaking hitting stats. They've buffed him up to. I mean, Joe Vaughn's good, but it's offensively, but he's not like that. So he would just be sitting on the bench. So I think we're gonna decline this trade. I'll stay on, and just in case we get another one. Oh, Space Cowboys do not have two valid lineups. We'll just let the CPU fix that. Speedy McDaniel, knee sprain. We'll keep him active. He's no longer injured. Oh, see, look, boom. Giants are interested in a trade, so I guess let's see this one. Be Kurt Casale for Bartholomew Globenstein. That, I mean, I know Bartholomew's old. Look at his contract. I mean, he's a big contract. We'd be getting rid of a lot of money, but we don't need Kurt Casale to just sit in our minor leagues. But getting rid of that money off rip is tempting. But I still think we're going to say no. No. Okay, we're here. I guess this would be now the new ending of the video. I know I said I was going to play more away games than home, but I just felt like the fun irony of Texas Rangers first month coming back to their old stadium to play the team that's in it, the new team that's in their old stadium, is just fun. It's just great. I think it's just a fun idea, and it's a matchup I like. We're not gonna look at the pictures now because we're gonna look at Kansas City. So we'll do real quick. We got Carlos Hernandez, Carly Spears, Regina George. I personally think I like, even though she's got the highest ERA, I think I like the Regina George Brady Singer game. So that will be our next game. And then we will figure out Texas after that. So yeah, I guess we'll hear. So we'll just sim up to the Regina George Brady Singer game, pitching matchup. And we're there. As you can see, we are 6-7, a game under 500. I guess we'll look at the team real quick. Pitching rotation. Dale Ramsey, you saw the performance he did against the Yankees. Doing all right. Carlos Hernandez is hurt right now, but he'll be back. Carly Spears, Regina George, and John Beaver not doing great. Sean McGregor also not doing great. Let's move our Hunter's Marks, I guess. No. Hannah Walker goes here, so I can do that. Jordan Michael, he's got 3 saves, blown 1. Hannah Walker's actually been doing better. Harley Pickles, doing great. Dave Quinn, Barry Winston, doing bad. Hunter Marks, doing pretty good. Jordan Michael, not so much. Hannah Walker, not so much. Dave Quinn, alright. Said Sean McGregor, bad, alright. Look up the lineups real quick. Veronica Mars is on fire. 434, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. start the season. Joanna Becker, pretty good. Riley Tall, 3 homers. Average is down, but the homers are there. Burger McDonald, 404 with 6 home runs. Look at him go. 13 RBIs. Clutch McGee, average wise, not looking so clutch right now. Freya Allen with 4 bombs, 9 RBIs, but we expect Freya's average to be low. I mean, look at her contact versus left and right. It's 22 and 12. Jovan, the one we saw in the trade for Henry Davis, he's already starting to lose overall already. Look at all of that. Wow, maybe we should have took the trade. Maybe we should have. Maybe it's still there later on, though. Maybe you'll tell me in the comments, hey, go back. Do that trade if you can. Alice Bowles, like I said, DH, I feel, is perfect for her. Look at that, the first... What's the record? 13 games. Finally, I started Speedy McDaniel. It's doing pretty good. Stan Waters, only 11 at-bats. Not doing much. Cannon Arm has only been in 1 at-bat. Hasn't done anything. Carla Quinn, 12 at-bats, 333 average. All right. Ronald Winchester, 12 at-bats, not doing great. Bartholomew, 14 at-bats because he's batting against left-handed pitchers. Not doing so hot. You could see we'll do upgrades. We're going to do more